Jason Bloom.
What's up, baby? It's me, Jay Blum.
It's me, Rodney Dingle.
Rodney Dingle.
I forget if I've used this name before, but we're
definitely used the Rodney.
Rodney Dingle. That's me. Maybe I'm a recurring character. Rodney Dingle. Hey, so I know you're doing a remake of Black Christmas.
Yes, we are. Over at the House of Blum.
So I got my hands on the script. You know, I have some Hollywood insider connections, and you know, I felt very touched by this movie.
Yeah.
You know, because my cousin, he went to Duke.
Oh.
You know, he was studying like pre-law,
okay,
on a really good track.
Sure.
But, he was rushing a frat.
Okay.
Yeah, so he was at Duke. He was studying pre-law. He's rushing a frat, and he got gooed.
He got gooed?
He got gooed on his forehead, and
oh no.
And he's dead now. So this is I think it's really important you're telling this story about guys who get gooed by frat brothers.
Oh God.
Yeah, but he got gooed. So I made it. So
you
I made
think it's really important that we're telling
it's important
his
to tell his story
in this film.
But that was kind of my in, you know, like Hollywood, everyone's trying to get something, you know.
Yeah,
so
sure.
I made like a fake. Well, no, it's real, but it's an app for texting. And I would love to see if we can pitch it for the movie. I know you have an iPad in the script.
Yeah.
I wanted to go for iMessage, but it's called Yip Yap. And I would love if I could have Yip Yap be the central texting device in your remake of Black Christmas. It's iconic slasher, the first slasher.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be open to it.
It's texting, but it's called Yip Yap.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm set on the name. I'm not moving the name in any way.
And we have to say the name in the movie?
You have to show it every time there's a phone out. You have to show Yip Yap in the top
Yip Yap
screen.
TM. Well, Mr. Dingle, I think we could make that work. Yeah.
How about Halloween? Can I get Yip Yap in Halloween too?
Well, we just had the first one, which is a huge success for the Blum of House.
And I've heard Halloween Kills is going to be even better.
Yeah, we got Anthony Michael Hall.
I did read that script too. Okay, so imagine if he says "Evil dies tonight." Let's text on Yip Yap and figure out where Michael Myers is at.
I think we could totally make that work.
Okay, great. It's a deal.
Awesome.
My hand's really sweaty because I'm so nervous to be a mega producer like you, Mr. Bloom.
Well, that's all right, man. Don't sweat it too much. I'm just Jay Blum.
Normal guy.
Normal guy, Jay Blum.
Normal famous guy.
Normal famous Jason Bloom.
It's a deal!
Pump dump, pump and dump, pump dump, pump and dump, pump.
I'm dreaming of a shelf warmer, just like the ones I used to know. Except now that it's Christmas, we're calling it Elf Warmers. Michael Shannon is here too.
We have Krampus and Seth Rogen.
We got Klaus and Joseph Gordon-Levitt's punchable face. German grandmas getting murdered.
And a Blumhouse remake of a cult classic. Welcome back to Elf Warmers. I'm Sam.
And I'm Andrew.
And this is the podcast where we watch and discuss Christmas movies from roughly 2012 to 2020, also known as the pump and dump period of Hollywood. Not exactly a golden age, but definitely a time of high fertility for tinsel. Jingle bells town.
Wow. I'm pumped now. I'm pumped. This is wonderful. So fertile, in fact, that we didn't see many movies that are produced. So it's movies produced that are naughty, nice, or just plain Scrooges. We're going to cover it all. If it's been sitting on the shelf, well, it's time to take the elf down.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Sam.
It is Christmas Day.
Yeah. We're celebrating with our families, and we had to sneak off, and we're all wearing pajamas.
Yeah.
We're wearing matching pajamas.
Yeah.
And we snuck off from our families to do a little podcast.
Because nothing is more important to us
and our listeners.
Our listeners.
Listeners, wow.
That's why we're coming at you a day early.
a day early. A little
Thursday.
Christmas treat.
That's right.
Christmas treat. Open your presents. A new episode of Shelf Warmers.
I can imagine all the people sitting with their families and they get the update, they get the notification that the Black Christmas 2019 episode has dropped.
And they get their new headphones that Santa got them.
Yeah,
and
they
they
got
run away to their rooms.
They got the Sonos speaker. They can blast the episode in their room.
And Sam, I have a Christmas gift for you.
You do?
Yeah, here. I have a little mistletoe.
Uh-oh.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Oh, he really held on to it.
Merry Christmas, Andrew.
Merry Christmas, Sam. Wow.
And
What movie are we covering today?
well, today we're covering the Blumhouse remake of a cult classic, the 2019 Black Christmas, which is the supernatural slasher film by Sophia Takal. Sophia Takal?
Tacone?
I don't know. She hasn't made anything since this film,
No.
which was
Director Jail.
6 years ago.
Yeah. So we actually have a guest today. We're bringing back guests for since our Aloha episode several months ago.
The Lost episode.
Yeah, this is a very special guest episode with I would say a sound designer, a sound mixer, a musician,
occasional filmmaker.
filmmaker. That's films that he's worked on for the New York Film Festival and other ones that are less big, because that's a pretty big one. Welcome to the podcast, our second ever guest, friend of the show, Anthony Gracefo.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yay.
And
Merry
I'd like
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you guys as well.
Thank you for avoiding your family to do this with us.
Yeah, I had to sneak off, like you said.
And while wearing matching pajamas,
Matching pajamas, matching eggnog.
Lots
Is-
of eggnog.
it is worth noting that you've been a big fan of the podcast, and you've been practically begging to be on the show.
I have, I'll admit.
And I'm glad we could bring you on for such a wonderful holiday film,
Yeah.
such as
Yeah,
this.
well, about that.
Yeah.
About that.
Yeah. So before we get into the remake of Black Christmas, what is your experience with the original Black Christmas? I've never seen the original, but I know it's a big film for you.
I mean, it's not like a big film, but I like the movie. I saw it on, I think, Canopy a couple years ago.
I feel like
It's a small film for you?
Yeah, it's a medium film.
I feel like you're also like our slasher correspondent, because I know when we rewatched it semi recently, and you were just listing off all these, mid 70s, late 70s, early 80s.
I have seen a lot of slashers.
There's a deep bench.
Like slashers, and I went on a little slasher run about a year ago. But Black Christmas is, as I'm sure we'll discuss, kind of not the first slasher movie, but it's like the first movie to kind of compile a lot of the tropes
it
that we now
establishes the
see
tropes.
Yeah.
as being very predictable. But at the time, this is even 4 years before Halloween.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Black Christmas laid the template down.
absolutely.
Halloween reheated its nachos, as the kids say.
You could say that, yeah.
And it worked out very well for Carpenter and Michael Myers and all the rest. Yeah, this is the second remake of Black Christmas. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did. 2006.
There was an '06 one, which was also kind of a Canadian production. And this one now gets its upgrade. The Blumhouse remake.
Prestige.
Yeah, I mean this. Yeah, Prestige.
Sure.
Is Blumhouse Prestige? I feel like
No.
No, he tried to be for a few minutes.
because he wanted
He
to
tried to
be.
be. He tried to be.
because of
Get Out.
Well, he produced Whiplash, and he produced
Sight read measure 101. You a fucking a cappella group? Play the goddamn kit! Stop! Now answer my question. Were you rushing or were you dragging?
the Get Out, and then the Black Klansman. So we got like 2 Oscar noms in like 2 years.
I don't
And
remember the
then how many
Blumhouse
cents
logo
zero?
ahead of Whiplash.
So what did you say?
And nonsense.
Nonsense. No. Then he's doing Megan 2.0.
Thought they were on 3.5.
No, just he's still in the old model.
Maybe for like the DVD release to do 3.5 with unrated Megan
Oh,
3.0.
yeah, I think
I'm looking
Jackass.
forward to the Megan Companion crossover
Yeah, the Megan
coming
companion.
January 2026.
It is funny that he did like kind of like admit he fucked up on Megan 2.0. That's like the only time.
Why, did it bomb?
It bombed hard. And
The first one was huge, right?
And he was like, we overplayed our hand. He was like, we thought people were here for Megan because they loved the character of Megan. So he thought if he could like put her into a new setting and make her kind of more like an adventure film and like insane and crazy. And he was like, no, people just want like a horror movie.
But I thought people liked Megan too. Am I wrong?
No. I just remember the line in the trailer, hold on to your vagina.
There's some really bad lines in this 2019 Black Christmas that I wrote down in my notes app.
I wrote down a bunch too.
Yeah.
But the basic premise is we follow a group of sorority sisters at the fictional college. It's fictional.
What it is.
Hawthorne.
Yeah.
This
Hawthorne
is
College.
clarifies the new one, the
The new one,
2019.
2019. And they are preyed upon by an unknown stalker.
Stalkers.
Stalkers, as we find
It's
out.
magic, I guess. It's magic.
It's male magic.
Yeah. Oh, but real quick before we get into the beat down the plot, do you know when this movie came out?
Yeah, 2019. It opened against
Well, I have my list here.
Richard.
Came out on December 13th, 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me do my
They're
fucking
not used to having
segment.
guests, obviously.
Came out against a lot of movies. We got a Michael Bay 6 Underground.
Ooh. Did that get a theatrical release?
Maybe limited because it was Netflix, and they were like, "Well, Michael Bay's still a big director."
Yeah, they play half the movie and then they take it out of theaters.
Yeah. What they do for Michael Bay releases on Netflix, Netflix films in the theaters. You play half the movie in the theater, and then everyone goes and have sex, and then they come back into the theater and finish the second half.
Why is that? Is Michael Bay a
It's like a
sex
Netflix
guy?
show.
Oh,
But also, yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Also, opening limited release, Uncut Gems. And then we got Richard Jewell.
Shelf warmer.
Totally.
We got frickin' Bombshell, also Shelf
Shelf
Warmer.
warmer.
Wow.
And Jumanji, The Next Level, aka Jumanji 3.
3.
Yeah, because the original one, I guess you count the
Oh,
original.
yeah. And that was a huge success, Jumanji 2.
Both those movies made,
2, but not 3, right?
I think they all made a lot of money.
Or not, I meant both of the new ones.
Yeah.
They did.
Both made both made a lot of money, and they're doing I guess a fourth one now.
That's a pretty interesting snapshot of movies,
Right?
especially like December 2019, right before the pandemic.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of snuck right in. I saw Jumanji and Uncut Gems. I didn't see the other one. Or no, I saw Bombshell too.
In the theater, you saw
Yeah,
Bombshell?
I saw all three of those in the theater.
Wow. You were hitting the pavement.
Did you guys see anything
No.
out of these?
I saw Uncut Gems.
I saw Uncut Gems on Christmas Day.
Yes, I am.
awesome.
Fantastic screening.
I saw it with my parents, and my mom left halfway through to go to the bathroom, and then I didn't see her again. So I don't think she liked it very much.
Interesting. So your mom was in the theater.
I think it
with
was
you,
like too intense for her. Like
Oh.
the suspense and the.
But then you're saying that she drove home, or
Yeah, I
she
haven't
waited?
seen her since.
Oh, I check the sewers of Derry. If you're looking for anyone missing, a lot of people seem to go missing in that town.
Welcome to Derry.
I guess it gave me such a disdain. Just gave me such a look of disdain when I mentioned that.
I don't know. Just bringing up shows is just already.
It's a fucking movie too.
But the show is getting.
I'm not watching that stupid show. Everyone's like, you gotta watch It. Welcome to Derry.
Everyone's saying that?
Yeah, I had
You're
like
saying
5
that.
people tell me that. I'm not watching It. Welcome to Derry.
I've been watching Girls.
Dude, I love
I'm
girls.
really enjoying it.
I was saying that somebody's hoop. I was saying that somebody's soup got reheated when I was talking about a Rachel Sennett reheating Lena Dunham's
That
soup.
show is so bad. Her
So
show.
bad.
It's so.
And Girls is
it has
so good.
nothing going on.
Girls is
It's
so
so
good.
flat.
Girls is so good. I like Josh Hutcherson, but when you go from your boyfriend being Adam Driver to a boyfriend being Josh Hutcherson, it's a bit of a
What is he in? Oh, you're saying?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Adam Driver is so good in it.
so good. He's doing insane work in that show. But Black Christmas, actually, I think this is kind of like it feels like kind of an adjacent film to two girls and kind of the
I love
politics
that.
and the talk of girls. It's almost like a poor imitation of this in some ways.
I mean, yeah. I don't. Having stayed up late watching 2 episodes of Girls after Black Christmas, I never would have thought that. But sure.
But yeah,
It was a transition piece.
yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Back to Black Christmas. So we do a review. Like, what's next here?
Well, let me tell you this. So right around the time Halloween came out, 2018,
Yes.
Jason Blum had some comments about how he didn't feel women even had an interest in directing horror films because he got some pushback
That's
about Blumhouse not
ridiculous.
having female directors. And he was like, well, I just don't really know if women would even want to do
I don't know.
that.
He's like, I don't know any girls.
That's such a crazy thing to say.
So then
He got flustered and was like, "Oh well, girls don't even like movies, right?"
well, here's what he said exactly. He said there were only a few female directors, and even fewer wanted to do horror. And he apologized 24 hours later. And then,
That's
and then
crazy.
a week later, he greenlit Black Christmas.
Wow.
directed
So it was a pity party. It was
Yeah.
a pity move.
directed by, as we said,
Pity picture.
Sophia Takal.
I have a story.
Yeah?
If we can indulge.
Please.
Yeah.
Jason Blum. I went to a screening of Halloween Ends. I think I've told you this.
Oh yeah, at the
Is that
plaza.
Ends
Yeah.
is the one where the,
The
guy
third one?
comes in, right? Yeah.
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 And it was terrible. It was like a preview screening.
Yeah.
You know, they keep you after for a survey. I was with a friend. And Jason Blum was there along with I don't think the director, David Gordon Green.
Yeah,
was there.
yeah.
And they were in the back. Okay. So movie ends. It sucks, obviously. And I'm like, sure, we'll go down for the focus group. So it's like 20 people stay behind. We all go down to the front of the theater, and this like very uncomfortably smiley woman is like asking us what we thought of the movie, and she's like, how many people would recommend it to a friend? Show of hands. And she's like doing like the comedian
Yeah.
like warm up the crowd thing. So everyone's like, ah! And I'm like sitting there angry, and I don't raise my hand because I wouldn't recommend it to a friend. And she calls on me, and she's like, why would you not recommend it to a friend? And I was like, well, you know, it's bad. I would say at best this movie is a mediocre slasher.
Ooh.
And then I turn around and I look over my shoulder, and there's Blum and fucking Green, and I give him a little wink. And I was riding high on that for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Because I saw them look down at their clipboards and shake their heads. They knew they fucked up.
Yeah.
You heard,
You're walking-
you heard the pen click and the furious writing.
I was like, you know, all these fools might have enjoyed your movie, but I know your movie sucks.
and they know
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. And you saw Jason Blum by your car. He was keying into the side.
Yeah.
Slut.
Mediocre
Which, as-
boy.
For all of the, you know, the shit that we talk about Jason Blum, it's like if he's listening, like, you know, he has made some really solid
has some
movies
hits.
and like done an impressive thing, which is like to kind of start a kind of low budget
Horror renaissance.
Yeah.
production.
Yeah.
I mean, the
company to make
Blumhouse
a lot
thing
of
is
wide-release
definitely
movies.
ingrained in the shelf warmer mythos.
Yeah. I feel like all the Purge movies.
Yeah, Purge.
Those movies.
They made like 7 of them. It was like
yeah,
crazy.
they're terrible.
Yeah. Do you think he's probably bitter over? Do you think he's bitter over like Jordan Peele? Jordan Peele
Why,
kind of
'cause-
abandoned him like immediately.
Did he even?
Are Blumhouse and Universal linked?
I think
somehow?
that Jordan Peele
They-
probably put up a lot of that money for Get Out though, because it's co-produced,
True.
and Jordan Peele must have had some money.
Yeah.
So
Ian Peele.
it's like, yeah, the Key and Peele money. So
I was thinking that the opening credits of this film kind of felt to me like a Get Out type opening credits.
Yeah.
With which I thought was actually kind of cool. It like starts out deep in the fire and it slowly
Yeah.
zooms out and we get like Universal Pictures. Blah,
Yeah.
blah.
And there's nothing deep to this plot. It's just the fact
Well,
that
it's
girls are getting
extremely
killed thin.
well. It's also just like bangs over the head with what it's trying to say,
Yeah.
and what it's saying is good, but it's just like I wish it was a little more masked.
Wow. This movie's a mess.
this movie sucks.
And in the opening scene, I was like, "Oh, is this like a campy thing?"
No, the opening scene's like an iMovie like trailer, like those default templates on iMovie.
Shot on 100% Steadicam. This whole movie.
It looks
Yeah.
It
terrible.
looks terrible.
If this movie looked a little bit better, it could be passable. You could kind of
The
enjoy
few
it.
shots where they do like the fake split diopter thing,
Yeah.
were kind of all right, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, that's cool.
Fake split diopter.
It's just kind of
I
like
don't know if I
a.
even
There's
caught
like
that.
almost
You know
like
what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think like one of the last shots kind of has that on.
When she's in the frat house
Yeah.
room, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it goes back to the original film, which is it's hard. It's a hard task to even attempt to remake something that's so
But they don't.
iconic. Well, that's what's weird about it is like why even call it Black Christmas? Why even set it in that?
Oh, so it is
Shadow.
different. The original one is not.
Dude,
like,
it's
matching
completely
the-
different.
It's
I think
completely
they
different.
just
Can you give me, like, a
slapped the
rundown?
name. I mean, the original is, yes, a group of sorority girls in a sorority house, and they're being stalked by a single killer.
It's more contained.
Much more contained, kind of takes place in this one house. And there's also this, like, kind of ambient male oppression theme going on,
Yeah.
where, like, people, you know, the cops aren't really helping them, yada, yada. But the first movie is good,
Yeah.
and this one is bad. And this one, the villain is like the frat house, and also like all the men on
Cult.
campus. They're like a cult, and they're, as you know, the
goo.
first one is like not at all this.
The first one has like this unhinged killer, truly creepy and, terrifying when he's doing the phone calls. It's like actually unnerving, and you're actually like, what the fuck is this guy's deal? But also the language of the movie is different. Like it uses those POV shots where the killer, when he does the kills, it's more gruesome.
There also like aren't really kills in this movie.
Or the ones that you do see are
Barely,
just
yeah.
like very strange.
Why is this PG-13?
That's
Because
the
they
one
have to
thing.
sell it. Blumhouse, they always make movies.
But he was-
They used to make movies PG-13.
But they were still making like Halloween 2018. It was still like R-rated. Like there's like no blood in this movie.
Well,
you don't
They
even
probably
see most-
couldn't take the chance to make it.
You don't see most of the
R-rated.
kills in this movie either.
Well, apparently 30 minutes of the movie were altered to make it acceptable for a PG-13
interesting.
rating. And the director wanted it to be it was more the director who wanted it to be marketable.
That's what they
for
say.
young women.
That's what they
to
say.
see the film and be like, okay, like
Yeah.
I get it now.
No,
Black
they needed it
Christmas.
to be PG,
Yeah.
so it wouldn't.
Because what's even the point of making a slasher movie if you're not gonna have any fun kills? That literally
There
destroys the
is not a
purpose.
single good kill in the whole movie.
There's that one goofy one where the the killer comes out with the Christmas lights. And
Oh, yeah.
wraps it around her throat, and then it
you
like
find her
zooms in, and
body.
it's like, and there's like the big string cue, and she gets
in the
pulled
attic.
away.
Well, the thing that makes the thing that makes me feel crazy about this movie is part of the slasher is like is like, oh, this person gets killed. Oh my god, somebody's dead who we love. Okay, let's be on high alert. And
Right,
then
right.
Nobody ever really finds out anybody dies in this movie.
No, and it
Well,
doesn't.
that's something that's kind of lingered from the original, which is cool. Where there's one girl missing in the original, and everyone's looking for her. Like,
Yes.
she's supposed to go home for Christmas.
Yeah.
Also, this movie does not utilize the Christmas setting.
No, I don't even think they say the word Christmas.
The original is all about Christmas. Like, the girl leaves to go home,
Yeah.
and then the father comes to campus, and he's like, "My daughter never came home."
See, but that's a great setup.
Yeah,
Where this is we had the person die in the opening scene, and then two more people die, and then they get a call from somebody's mom. And I didn't know who was even calling them
Yeah.
because we had 3 people die who have not been reported as missing or dead. So I was like, who is even calling her right now? I literally have no clue.
But then also all the action and killing, once it starts happening to the main group of girls, it's like just the end of the movie. So it's
Yeah.
like nothing happens to the main characters, and then like boom, 2/3 of the way, and it's like actions for the rest of the movie. So it doesn't really follow that like slasher
Yeah.
unraveling of
Yeah.
one by one people are dropping dead. It's just
It's like
bad action.
yeah, it's like one friend dies and then like 25 minutes go by and then like a bunch of friends all die at once. You also don't even care about these characters. This is maybe the worst script
Yes, so bad.
we've covered in terms of just like how to structure a movie. Literally, I think every fundamental aspect of the script is like the worst we've ever covered. Like this is like a terrible script.
I'd have to go back and look at the Pan script.
Because at least Aloha's doing something at least.
Wrinkle in
He was
Time.
failing.
You did Wrinkle in Time?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, we did Wrinkle in Time.
Disaster series.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Streaming now on Disney,
Disney
Plus.
Plus.
We got picked up by Disney Plus.
Yep,
Did you hear that?
we're covered. Bob Iger bought us.
Yep.
And he bought a Sora.
Yeah.
So you can now do
saw
shelf
that.
warmers on Sora now.
Our likeness is available. You can do all sorts of fucked up elf warmer content of
you
your
can
own.
make Gus kiss Buzz Lightyear.
Last night I saw Rodney Dangerfield Sora, and it was just
No.
like Rodney doing Rodney,
Can you
but it was
imagine?
like bad, obviously. And I was like, that's the one person that I think there's like nothing funny about making Sora videos of. Like it was funny, but it's like Rodney is.
That is the boomer thing to do.
Yeah.
I miss Rodney Dangerfield.
We gotta bring back.
You can't
Rodney
make anything
Dangerfield.
funnier than just his clips.
Last night my wife, she found me on Sora. I was generating
Well, it's
beautiful
actually-
women.
It's actually interesting because if you look at when Black Christmas came out, the 70s, like Rodney was really doing his thing into the 80s.
Yeah.
And you see these clips online of him like on the Tonight Show, and it's like 20 minutes of him and Johnny just talking and
Yeah.
bullshitting. Now it's like, what is like?
Did you saw the Sydney Sweeney Labubu?
Yeah,
thing?
now
That
that's
was
the Tonight
made the
Show.
rounds.
Yeah.
That was
and I would
great.
spin the wheel and do a shot and then like play the game of play a game of softball.
And then fucking
with
Jimmy
Fallon.
then Jimmy gives a 90-second tribute to Rob Reiner.
Yeah. At least
Why
gave
you
Seth
wanted
Meyers,
like
7
120
minutes.
seconds?
Give me some emotion, Jimmy.
He was like, yeah, he really inspired me a lot.
Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah,
This
he
is
really inspired me a lot.
really?
yeah. The thing he told me about his finger is insane. If anyone doesn't know about that, look that
What
up
if
on the internet.
Fallon was the killer
Look up Ring-
in Black Christmas?
Have you heard the
Finger.
Zach Kreger story about Jimmy Fallon?
No.
We don't have to tell
Yeah.
it quick, but pretty much it ended with Jimmy Fallon almost murdering Zach Kreger and then acting like nothing ever happened.
So we could have not gotten weapons.
you're on thin ice already, man.
So
But yeah, the film is lacking some of that stuff from the original, which is just so good. Also worth mentioning, the original is directed by Bob Clark, who also, do you know that he goes on to do A Christmas Story?
Oh, interesting.
Isn't that kind of funny?
This guy loves Christmas.
He loves Christmas, but also both films have the same DP. So they both have that
Oh.
beautiful, hazy film
Yeah.
look. But it's cool because obviously A Christmas Story, I think we were talking about the other day, like A Christmas Story looks like a movie from the 40s
Yes.
or 50s, whatever
Yeah.
it is.
They both have a leg lamp in it, right?
That would be kind of cool. They have a glass unicorn in the original.
in the original, yeah,
That's
great
cool.
kill.
So did you see the glass unicorn in this film?
No.
No.
Little
there's-
Easter egg.
There's the
It's like-
icicle kill. What
There's
is
the
that?
icicle kill, but in the beginning of the movie, the girl like is in the house and she grabs whatever, and it literally like pans over to the glass unicorn.
Oh, I didn't even
with the
follow
horn.
that. Yeah. So kind of the basic rundown of this is Imogen Poots,
Poot.
Poot. Oh, Poot.
Who's Poot?
Imogen Poot. Sorry, that was even on purpose. Imogen Poot.
She's okay,
Yeah, she's fine.
She does a pretty decent job,
Yeah.
all things considered.
and I
Yeah.
think the dynamic between the girls is actually pretty good,
Yeah,
despite what they're saying.
yeah. I like the girl who was in the White Lotus. I don't remember her name.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
she was.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, she's alright.
O'Grady, something O'Grady.
Yeah, yeah. But she's home for, or sorry, she's not home for Christmas, but she's at college still. It's winter break, and they're heading home soon. But they're gonna do like a meal and celebrate with all their friends before they go back for winter break.
Oh, it's like orphan dinner, special
dinner.
holiday orphan dinner, and then
Which
she's-
is similar to the original because they had some kind of like party
yeah.
in the original.
A big distinction between the original and this one is in the original there's a house mom, and she's like a middle-aged
and the
woman,
guy-
and she's
the-
a drunk.
The dad.
But that would be good for this one because the house feels empty.
Yeah, it does.
Even when there's people there, it feels empty.
The house in the original Black Christmas, which is not like a built set, it is a house that they found,
Yeah,
is so cool and warm. And it has like
cozy.
the stairs going up into the second floor and then the attic. It's like you have such a great sense of space watching that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like the camera floats around and you do feel like you're there in a really nice way.
That's nice.
and the
And then
lights
this
are great.
In this, it's like everything in the house is shot from pretty far away.
Yeah.
Wide.
Oddly.
It's so strange
it's really
how
poorly lit.
there's such a lack of suspense, and
Even
real
in that
fright.
first kill, that first scene,
You're like,
there's
oh.
zero suspense. It's not scary at all.
I love that he opens the door to the house
And
or
he's
that
there.
he's
That's
already in
just
the
so
house.
funny. Dude, that was so
Yeah.
funny. Also, the crossbow was awesome.
Yeah,
That was so
Crossbow.
cool.
yeah, that was pretty cool.
When the crossbow first shows up, it's like, what the fuck?
That made me wish I was watching it with you guys. I mean, we had to watch this movie all separately.
Yeah,
Which
all-
was probably the worst.
And all really late at night.
Yeah, right. Last night, right
Yeah.
before this, on
Yeah.
Christmas Eve, where my family was all huddled and
Yeah.
doing the stockings and
Yeah, yeah. And the whole family's at church, and I said I can't go home. I gotta
I gotta watch Black
Black
Christmas.
Christmas. Yeah. Ugh, tough watch. Tough watch.
I mean, I watched it with my twin. We had a pretty good time. We pre-gamed Black Christmas with Anima, the Tom York music film by PTA,
That's cool.
which kind of
It feels like you should watch that after though, so like you can like
decompressed. Actually,
Yeah, it's just
they're
like a
both
chaser.
they're both 2019 releases.
Really?
So it was sort of a 2019 double feature.
compare with. You could have watched like the director's cut of Doctor Sleep. Compare
Yes.
with it.
There was some Flanagan movie I was thinking we should do in the new year.
Gerald's Game.
Ouija.
That's not
Oh,
Ouija is Flanagan.
Yeah.
Ouija Origin of Evil.
yeah.
Like the second Ouija
second
movie?
one.
Oculus too. Oculus is good.
Oculus.
Mike Flanagan. That's a
20,
good,
the one
good
with Tom
horror
Cruise?
director.
Or that's
No, that's
something else with an O.
that's Oblivion.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This film features a weird thread that's not in the original, which is Carrie Elways
Oh yeah, I want to
as
talk about Carrie.
the fraternity founder / professor at the school.
Yeah.
He's the gender studies professor.
No, he's a classics teacher.
A lot of gender talk in this
Dude,
film.
He just fights back about gender.
They don't name a single fucking classic.
No.
They just keep saying, "Oh, the classics."
The classics.
That pissed me off so much.
But yeah,
liked
there's
it.
no classroom scene in the original.
No.
And he's like not woke, or
This is an interesting, again, snapshot pre-COVID, post-Me Too. Like, I do give it a lot of credit for kind of taking these issues on full-heartedly, even if it's a
Sure.
bit much at time. And by the end, you're like, Jesus Christ, like, can this please
Yeah.
stop? But I do kind of like what it's going for. I just wish it was a little bit more.
It would be
well
interesting if it
executed.
wasn't a slasher and it had nothing to do with
Yeah.
being a horror movie. Because the most interesting parts of the movie are with Imogen Poot and the online gossip about her starts unraveling, and it's like there's some interesting, and the thing with the teacher, the petition, and there's like this campus drama, gender
Yeah.
drama
And the-
that's going on.
The founder of the university, like his bust is presented in the library, or whatever, and it's shown as like an empty case.
Yeah.
And there's this sign that's like, due to student outrage.
Oh, really? I was on my phone during that shot.
Due to student outrage, this bust was taken down, and it is like one of the sorority girls is like, well, he was a slave owner, like in the North. Like this guy was bad news.
I love that line because it's so clearly like he's like, oh, like he was a slave owner in the North or whatever, and it shows her saying that line, and it cuts to a wide of them. You can't see any faces, and she was like, yeah, and he was in the Black Magic. It's like,
yes, it's like a drone shot.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
those two are on the same level.
Well,
and
the-
Black Magic.
The movie opens with a
That's the
quote.
setup,
The movie opens with a quote.
which I think is fake because it's not a real person as far as
It's the founder
yeah.
of the university.
But kind of a sick quote though.
That was
That was the
as
coolest
soon
part
as
of the
it-
movie.
As soon as it started, I was like, maybe.
Cult classic on our
Maybe.
hands.
Blumhouse remake of a cult classic.
I also thought this movie came out in 2015 for some reason. So I was looking on Letterboxd for it. I was like, 2019?
Sometimes your years are way off.
I know.
Usually,
Hey, he's
you-
pretty
like a
good.
year-
He's pretty good with years. I
pretty
listened to the show, and
I'm
there's a lot of times
I'm
where you're
usually
like,
right.
"What year was that?" And then
Yeah.
he nailed it. So-
No,
But does it also feel like a 2015 movie in some ways? Like it's like way too current in my
Well, I
brain.
just feel like it's very much a reaction to Me Too, which I guess was what 17.
Yeah, 2017. I also have a memory. I remember this director, I think going on Collider maybe,
Ooh,
and like
Is that
talking
the one where they
about
rip
this.
off the Google searches?
no.
No,
Collider
Collider
was
was-
like Collider Movie Talk.
Yeah, John Campion,
Were you ever
Harloff,
dialed in on
and Harloff
Christian
and John
Harloff,
Schnapp
John
and Mark
Campia.
Ellis.
No.
This is like part of the inception of the show.
But I
Yeah.
did watch the Jeremy Johns review of Black Christmas.
Well, he was on
Oh,
Collider for a
He
little bit too.
hated that the message of the movie was so preachy.
that's
Well, he's now like
a little bit of a yikes from Jeremy Johns.
he's now like an RFK guy now.
Yeah, but you could see in that in his Black Christmas review some
He
of
was
his
turning.
Tendencies.
his intolerance.
I
let's
think
just
what's
say.
funny about Jeremy Johns is like how much his channel has not changed.
Yeah.
Like if you
He's
watch,
still wearing
if you
leather
watch his,
jacket.
if you watch his review now, it's
makes
the
me
same
sad.
videos.
It makes me sad because I watched him since we both watched him since
Yeah.
we were children, and to see him now, there's like a sadness to the whole
absolutely.
thing that is hard to. I was also looking at another YouTuber who's been doing YouTube for like 10 years straight, and you just like look at their collection of, it's like a sea of thumbnails that are all the same because they've like figured out how to perfectly optimize.
Yeah.
And there's a sadness to that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I think about Jeremy Johns or like what I feel like the thing I always think about Jeremy Johns when I hear it is he went on like an early YouTube show like back in like 2011, 2012 whenever I first found him, and he went on it was a Josh McCouga show.
Oh yeah.
Between the Sheets,
Yeah.
which was kind of like have on like the film YouTubers, and they kind of talk about their personal life and sex life, a
Late
little bit
night
kind of
talk.
edgy, a little edgy. Like he had like Eric Andre on originally, he was like friends with them.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but he had on Jeremy Johns. He's like, "What's the nastiest thing you've ever done in bed?"
Whoa.
And Jeremy Johns says he dressed up as Heath Ledger Joker and fucked his girlfriend while she was dressed as Harley Quinn. And I think about that whenever I think of Jeremy Johns. It's like Jeremy Johns has like a Joker fetish, and that's like always like burned into my brain forever now whenever I see this guy. That he's
That's why the internet is great. Now you have this association.
and you can't find that video anymore too. So
Oh,
now I'm
sure.
like
Lost
it's
media.
off now. You have scrub, but that's I know the truth, Jeremy Jones.
Pump, dump, pump.
We'll be right back after this quick break.
Pump, dump, pump and dump.
And I have a little game for you guys if you want to play. So I got and reboot Alexander the game. And here's the premise of the game. I'm going to give you two films. Obviously, like, famous remakes. And you need to figure out what is the year difference between these two remakes. And
So it's
like
a math game.
It's kind of like a Price is Right rule. So like if you guys want to buzz in, whoever feels confident. Yeah. So you make your guess first, and then you can make your guess. And whoever gets the closest answer, then gets the point.
Cool.
Okay.
I like this.
Okay. Number 1, The Fly. Two versions of The Fly. There's the one from the 80s that we know, and there's the one that it's based on.
There's an original Fly.
There's an original
movie?
Fly. You didn't know this?
Okay, I have a guess.
All right.
I have a guess too.
All right.
28 years.
My guess is 30 years.
Price is Right rules, because you got it correct. Sam got the first point.
It's 28 years?
Exactly 28
Bing,
years.
That should be 2
Ding,
points.
Yeah, 2 points.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Sam got
Thank
2
you.
points.
That's a good sport.
Number 2, our first movie is The Thing from Another World versus The Thing.
What's the thing from another world? That's the
That's
the
the
original
original
thing.
thing.
What is the difference in years between these two remakes? Or these remake and original? Anybody have a guess?
I'm going to guess 34 years.
34 years.
I'm going to guess 25 years.
Price is Right rules. Anthony gets a point. 31 years.
Damn.
1951 for the original, 1982 for the remake by John Carpenter.
Shit.
It's a superior film, as everybody says. So that's 2 points for Sam, 1 point for Anthony. Anthony's on the board.
Remakes used to be reinventions.
Yeah.
We're starting with old remakes.
Oh, we're working our way up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 2 points.
Sam has 2, Anthony has 1.
He earned a bonus point.
All right. Number 3, Ocean's 11 versus Ocean's 11. The original Frank Sinatra film versus a Steven Soderbergh film with
Right.
Brad Pitt and George Clooney.
40 years.
55 years.
Price is Right rule again. 41 years, so Sam gets the point.
What year is the original?
1960, and
Oh.
and Ocean's 11, the remake is 2001. It's 41 years.
Hell yeah.
Cool. Number 4, Judge Dredd versus Dredd. Carl Urban versus Sylvester Stallone. Who has more charisma? Is Billy Butcher or is Rocky Balboa?
12 years.
12 years, okay.
15 years?
Price is Right rules. Anthony gets the point.
No!
17 years. The original
was gonna
Judge
say,
Dredd
okay.
Damn.
was 1995 and Dredd was 2012. 17 years.
2012, right?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Sam has 3 points. Anthony has 2. All right. So it's A Star is Born with Judy Garland versus A Star is Born with Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. What is the difference in years?
60 years.
Okay.
I'm going to say 72 years.
Price is Right rule. Sam gets the point. 64 years. 1954 versus 2018.
Shit. I'm getting...
So Sam is 4. Well, Sam is 4. You have 2. So you could
could come back.
Yeah, you could come back.
Yeah.
Number
We
6.
like to humiliate our guests
Yeah,
when we bring them up.
Our second guest. True
Also, you're
Grit.
giving him the advantage. These are all old movies. He's the old guy.
Number 6. True Grit.
Okay.
True Grit versus True Grit. So the Coen Brothers film and then the original John Wayne film.
60 years.
43 years.
A Price is Right rule. Again, Sam gets the point. 41 years. 1969 for the original. 2010
69.
for the
I'm thinking
remake.
that all these movies are older than they are.
All right. Last one. This is a film that we watched together semi-recently.
Okay.
RoboCop versus RoboCop.
Okay, this one I can
What's
do.
the difference
This one
in
I can
years?
do.
Sam's at 5. You were at 3. So if you get
Whoa.
it dead on,
Shit.
you could tie the game.
This is the last one?
Yeah.
I think I have an exact guess.
All right. Hit with it.
32 years.
My answer is 29 years.
Price is Right rule. Anthony gets the point, but it's not enough to defeat Sam. 1 point for Anthony. Sam wins 5-4. It is 27 years. 1987 versus RoboCop 2014.
Shit.
87.
See, I thought-
I couldn't remember it was earlier, later, so I just did.
Yeah.
Good game, Sam.
Good game. Good game.
That has been Ange Reboot Alexander the game.
Not a single Marvel. Movie.
Thank you for playing.
Check out for that game maybe in your stocking next
Yeah.
Christmas, next holiday season.
I'm making a board game version
If this
of it.
really takes off.
Pump dump, pump and dump, ba-doo-ba-doo. Pump dump, pump and dump.
I just found out he's a big fan of Internet Archive.
Yeah, this
Who,
was a
me?
whole thing the other
Or
day
Sam?
about Internet Archive.
It's cool.
I was telling Andrew, I was like, the original Charlie Brown Christmas is on Internet Archive.
What? It's on everything. We
No,
can't
the
find it.
original 65 print with period accurate commercials.
Oh,
Snoopy does a Coca-Cola
Cool.
sponsor. And he's like,
it's
oh,
like
you
someone taped their TV.
Andrew's like, oh, I'm surprised you know about Internet Archive.
Yeah, because you're not. It's
Yeah,
You're not a guy. You're not like
Internet
a guy
Archive
like
is like
that.
an old person thing, is it not?
Yeah, but you're just not online. You're
It's a
not
little
like
bit of both. This
If I was like,
this
oh, I was
guy-
on-
this guy's never held a video game controller before. Why would I think you know about Internet Archive?
I do. Like there is like a lack of like genuinely, if you handed me a PlayStation controller or an Xbox controller, it's literally like I can't read.
Yeah,
Like, I
But I
can't-
bet you know the address to RedTube.
dude, you got your ass.
You sick fuck.
I was thinking of a bit. We can cut this out, but I was thinking of a bit of
You will cut that out, too.
doing celebrities. You know the Google search thing?
Yeah.
Where they rip off the names? Yeah. Doing celebrities on Pornhub search where they rip off the names. It's like Jeremy
That's really
Johns.
funny.
Okay, what's this one going to be? Shh. Jeremy Johns fucks wife
Joker
as
sex.
Harley Quinn. Jeremy Johns dressed up as Harley Quinn. Jeremy Johns pegged as Harley Quinn.
AI Jeremy Johns. But yeah, there's like there's not impressive kills. There's not interesting beats. It's just they all just start to die one by one. You don't see the deaths, and you find out that is the frat brothers. It's not like a red herring. It's literally just the frat
Right,
brothers.
right.
All
And
of them.
It's a magic cult, and
Well-
they put this black goo onto
Their
the pledges'
foreheads,
heads,
yeah.
and they become like zombies.
The one
And they kill a list of women who are against the university.
Yeah, they kill the women who are rebels, and
Yeah.
and the women are all on a list. And the way that the guy who's in charge of it all, the teacher, was able to get the list is he recruited one of the obedient college girls, and she helped
Yes.
him write the list of all the rebellious.
Yes.
But as we see at the end of the film, even she gets fucking killed.
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Because men are evil.
Yeah.
But
Men are-
the
And even the nice guy,
Yeah.
at one point, he's
gets
overcome
tempted.
by the dark magic
the cult.
Oh yeah.
of being a man.
I also didn't get why the one girl, why her. Also, this movie is like so inconsistent. We can also do like a cinema sins, but like her boyfriend, the one that like helped them, that helped them.
He
film
flipped
it.
out.
He like films it and like he's laughing and he's going out with them and like celebrating, and then he just gets like really upset.
That-
Well, he had a migraine. You weren't.
Oh yeah,
listening.
that's part of it. Part of the
He
dark
comes
magic
back,
is
he-
they get migraines and then they
Well, just the,
shift.
the guy, he apologized for having that flip out, that toxic male flip
Oh,
out.
I
and then
was-
he,
gets
had a
an,
migraine.
then he gets an arrow to the face.
yeah,
Yeah.
he comes back to apologize, and then he says, "It's my duty to protect my girlfriend," and then boom, arrow.
Oh wow!
Died.
I actually did. I did put some laundry in, so I might
But
have missed
then-
that beat.
But then
It's
the
okay, we
other nice,
collectively
the other nice guy gets a migraine later.
Who? Oh yeah,
Yeah, so
Lynn?
it's like
Landon?
Landon. Really?
it takes three of us to fully comprehend the nuances of Black Christmas. But I guess it's worth mentioning one of the earliest kind of moments in the film is there's like a Mean Girls type dance routine that the sorority sisters do. And I guess one of the girls is getting taken advantage of at this party. And our protag
Oh
Poot
yeah,
is like walks
Poots.
in, Poots.
yeah,
Poot.
She shuts it down.
yeah.
She shuts it down. Girl goes home. I think she ends up getting killed.
No,
Whatever.
she's the one who
that
becomes
comes back.
obedient. Dude, you
Yeah.
need us.
yeah.
And I need.
But also, I think she lives at the end. I thought.
No, they snap her neck.
Ooh, yeah, she's the girl who cooperates with the frat.
Which, can we jump up to that scene?
Yeah.
Sorry, do you want to?
No.
Okay.
I was gonna say I thought that was the girl that survived. So I just don't really know who that was at the end. That was like, oh, like we did it. Like we're okay. I thought that was the girl that they thought died, but I guess I can't tell them apart. also, because everyone's on screen for like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
I can never remember anyone's face in this movie.
Yeah.
I think the funniest thing in the movie, that the thing that really made me like ache to be watching it with you guys, is at the end when so any of the rebellious girls who are on the kill list, the frat guys need to collect an item of theirs for the ritual in order to have the psycho pledges go after them. So I guess they had their inside girl steal stuff from the sorority house.
Oh yeah.
And there's
It's
this
the same plot as weapons.
yeah. And there's this one girl in the beginning of the movie who like runs into Imogen's room and she's like, I can't find my diva cup.
I have a final in 10 minutes. I can't find my diva cup.
And then she like throws her a pad and it's like,
And then she
cute.
shoves it inside her.
Yeah. It's like kind of, I was like,
Yeah,
all right, this is,
yeah.
I could get behind this as like cutesy, like sorority thing we're doing. It's gritty. It's real.
And it is an update from the
right.
from the girls of the 70s who are just like ripping cigs and drinking hard liquor.
But they're way more badass. But anyway, we then come to the end of the movie and there's like this tray of items for the sacrifice, and it sheds to the tray, and there's the cup, and then it flashes back to the girl saying, I can't find my diva cup, and it's like in like has like one of those filters on it,
The blurred
like
border.
a vignette, and it's like reverb. I can't find my diva cup. It's so fucking funny.
That whole end scene is like really hilarious. It's
crazy.
So confusing because I forgot. I don't know if you guys were confused with this too. I forgot there was a second sorority house.
Well,
Listen,
they're all
I think
getting
I think
murdered,
it's worth
all the
mentioning
sorority
real quick.
girls.
Let's back up a bit. Beginning of the film, Santa Claus dance.
Yes, thank you.
Protag kind of takes the mic and does like this parody roast about frat guys.
Yeah.
She's like, up on the rooftop, click, click, click. Like the girl, I forget the
You
word.
have a small dick, something like that.
You have a small dick. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
But then
She
she's
also was assaulted by one of the fraternity.
and she's alluding to
We should
that,
have said
and
that
she's
earlier,
actively saying that. And it was kind of, I actually like that scene.
Yeah, it was an interesting scene.
But then we find out that this clip has blown up online.
And the tail end of their performance when they're running off stage talking shit was also included. And somehow that's the thing that she's upset about
Yeah.
because it's
was
like directly
confused by that.
incriminating because, and I quote, the line from Imogen, hopefully this will, I have it written down. It's like, hopefully this will show Brian Huntley not to rape another girl.
Yeah.
And then that she's upset because now she's getting blowback for that.
Yeah, and all the frat guys are freaking out, like, this is not right. Like, they're doing their bullshit. But then kind of the twist of the movie is it does like a Silence of the Lambs, like bait and switch, where the cops are called to a sorority house.
Yeah, that was cool.
And the cops show up to a sorority house, and we assume it's the sorority house that we've been following.
Yeah.
And then door opens, and it's a whole new set of
Yeah.
girls, 3 different masked killers, and
Yeah.
they're just like, ah!
Well, so the girls are killing them all. Like, so they,
Yeah,
Yeah, those girls fucking
girls-
got it done.
like, we only have, like, at this point, 2 out of, like, the 7 main characters are still alive. This house is,
And
like,
they're
8
so
girls.
bad.
Yeah.
They're so bad at surviving.
This house has 8 girls left.
They have multiple killers in their house. They literally, and there's 2 of them, and they literally keep splitting up. It's so, and their whole thing is about how they stick together.
Yeah.
And they never stick together.
Also, I want to shout out to that cop. Nice 1.5 scene performance, 2 scene performance from that cop.
Apparently, he was a real cop.
He was booking it to the scene, too.
Yeah. I like the mayo sandwich bit where he's like,
That was his idea. That was his idea.
Really?
Oh, that was in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like,
That's what that was.
well, he's talking to her about, or she's like, she's doing a horrible job of explaining everything. He's like just making a ham and cheese sandwich and like putting like the mayo packet on it.
Yeah.
He's like really inspecting it. It's a funny little bit.
But then functionally, I like that scene where she's trying to go to the cops. She's trying to explain to them the truth, what's happened, and they just don't believe her,
yeah.
which is a good concept, but again, very heavy.
First movie did it better, too.
But
Yeah.
again, the kind of reveal is that there's multiple frat guys and they are part of this cult, which I feel like has been a pattern
Yeah.
in Weapons, in him. Like the big
I couldn't
I like
finish
Weapons is a
him.
cult.
Him is, I was thinking of Men.
Oh.
him.
I couldn't
and-
finish.
See, that's the problem with these new age films. But the reveal that it's a cult, it's witchcraft, it's supernatural.
It also, it undercuts the whole men suck
Yeah.
thesis. Because
Yeah.
it's like,
Because
oh,
also
they're
these
doing
guys are
dark arts.
innocent. These guys are literally being like used as weapons without their. These guys don't have consent to what's happening. They don't know
Also,
what's happening.
it's
Like they're
crazy.
being used.
It's also absurd because the guys are killing the girls who were like rebellious or whatever, and it's like, well, where was that going to go? It's like if that plan wasn't overturned by the girls getting it done, it's like what was going to fall out from that?
Yeah.
Like murdering like what 40 girls on campus. Like,
Yeah, no one's gonna bat an eye. Oh, it's probably the frat house that hates them.
It is crazy.
I'm so fucking sick of cults. Cults are so boring to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's such an easy way out, like you're saying, but like it's like, come on.
But then it's also weird because, like, even though I didn't like him, I do kind of enjoy how batshit it gets at the end and goes completely off the rails. So if you kind of detach from the movie and stop thinking about it as a well constructed piece of film and just
Sure.
be like, oh, heads are exploding, blood is spraying, like.
I think him's.
But there's not even heads exploding or blood spraying in this movie.
No.
Is the
is there
thing.
like
there's
cool
not?
steroid stuff in him?
There is.
I think him's
pretty
gonna.
good.
I think him's gonna do some damage to Jordan Peele though, because they really were like from Jordan Peele when it's not even his movie.
Yeah, we could do a sketch about him like at home on the couch, and they're like running trailers for that, and it's like,
He's like-
from the twisted mind of Jordan Peele, and he's like, fuck.
From the twisted mind of Tom Brady, kissing your son on the lips.
You mean just loving your son, like, like raising him with good,
Having a great relationship with your
having
son.
great relationships.
I want to wrap up a little bit about like the final act. So yeah, so the girls start to kill the frat guys, and it's really embarrassing. And like you know, she kills her rapist, which is like a nice moment, but also he kind of just falls over and like and hits his head on like a small step and dies.
Yeah, well, he's on top of her.
Yeah, she's like
And
flashing
she's
back.
having flashbacks, and then I think she just gets a moment of like courage, and then physically overpowers him,
but like
and then goes on top of him, and then he dies.
he like falls and like hits his head on like a small step and dies.
Yeah, it's very
he breaks his
stupid.
neck, and then they smash like the bust of Hawthorne, which I guess is where all the black goo lives, and that's like the power.
Well, the bad guys are holding on even to the end. They're like, well, that's what you women don't understand about men. Like, we are just so much better than you.
Yeah.
And there's the one line where she's like, we will no longer be, what is it?
I watched, so Jill was watching with me, my girlfriend, and she fell asleep for the last like half an hour. So then, you know, after the movie's over, you know, we're going to bed, and she was like, you know, how did it end? And I described it to her, and she was like, what?
Oh.
She was like, it ends like that. It ends with all the frat guys like just getting burned alive, even the innocent ones. And I
Right,
was
they
like,
get burned.
yeah.
We will never be broken is
Yeah.
the line.
I also like that when they kill Carrie
Is it Carrie
Elwes.
He gets burnt?
Yeah, he gets burnt alive. Carrie Elwes.
That was also trimmed down for PG-13
Not a
reasons.
single drop of blood in the movie.
No,
Terrible.
when she kills the guy with the keys, there's a little bit of blood on her face.
A little.
Yeah.
No, it's black
also,
goo.
Oh,
when her
yes.
cheeks are getting cut,
Yeah, there was that. Why did they do that?
that was edited because that was supposed to be much more gory.
I was going to say, well,
Where it
otherwise, why
cuts
would
her
they
and
do
it's like,
that?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
and then there's
Like-
that creepy scene where it's like under the mistletoe and it's like the eyes
Oh,
wide shut
yeah.
mask like kissing her.
Yeah.
That was pretty scary.
Yeah, that's a scary beat. I do like when they kill. I do like when they kill Carrie Elwes. She goes, "Suck my," and they very clearly like cut out her saying "dick."
Smile, you
I thought she just didn't say. I didn't understand that.
So
To me, at red light, they cut out her saying "dick." Maybe I'm wrong, but so she goes, "Suck my," and then it's like a weird beat, and
So,
then she
yeah,
throws
weird.
the fire on him, and he burns to death.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know.
My favorite scene in this movie, I think, is when Imogen Poot gets back from talking to the cop, and she finds out the video is online, and she's upset about that. She's getting the text, and she argues
the little
with her
fight
and her
scene.
friend. Yeah, in the kitchen, and they have the argument.
Yeah.
I think that is the best scene. in the
Again, anything that was like drama, even if it was shit, that was not
Yeah,
about
there's
killing
something
and
there.
cults and, you know, evil frat guys, was interesting.
movie. Yeah.
And there was a little glimmer of hope with their friend dynamic.
Yeah, there was.
So yeah, I guess that's Black Christmas.
That's Black Christmas. Sam, do you have a slate for me today?
I think I might.
Somebody at the
Who's
door
that?
On Christmas Day?
on this special elf former
Did somebody
episode.
overnight an Amazon package?
I don't know. Let's see. Come on in. Anna!
Anna
Everybody, hello.
Fenkel.
My twin.
Thanks for letting me in, guys. It's
a cold
cold
one out
out
there,
there.
yeah.
Were
It's
you out
cold.
there the whole time?
Yeah, man. I was sent to bring you back to our family Christmas party.
You have icicles hanging from your nostrils.
Sorry if the sound's bad. I'm shivering.
You look like Big Bird in Christmas Eve on Sesame Street.
can we talk about that instead? I would really.
The Fenkel party is outside.
Yeah.
Social distance.
Yeah.
And and you're hanging around. You're hanging around a trash can that's on fire.
Yeah, we're
and
singing
warming your
doo-wop
hands up.
songs. That's what we do.
Yeah.
It's like the hobo from the Polar Express.
That's what our family's like.
We're like passing around mics. Like
Yeah, this
crazy.
is a lot. The real reason I'm here is to do with Guest Slate.
Guest slate.
Guest Slate because
Special twin Christmas
know,
slate.
last night on Christmas Eve, Sam forced me to watch this movie. I was like, oh, I gotta do shelf warmers homework.
You were very
shelf
upset.
homework. And I was like, well, I gotta do it for a reason. So here I am. I have a book and I have 3 movies.
Whoa.
Which do you want first?
Book.
Book.
This
This is a movie podcast.
is that on
Book.
TikTok?
Book is like, yeah, I think so.
It's a
Book talk.
yeah. This is book talk now.
Not book.
The book is the Final Girl Support Group by Grady Hendrix.
Oh.
I read this for book club, and it's basically just like this book based on like, oh, if horror movies were based on real events, and then the Final Girls have like this therapist group that they go to, and it's kind of like better than this movie, and just like a better commentary,
the same points.
and like what do they do now?
So it's the aftermath.
It's the aftermath. They're all like women in their 40s, and they're like
a fiction-
at this.
it's a novel?
It's a fictional novel. The
pretty
Final
cool.
Girl Support Group. So that was the book that came to mind. And then these movies, when we watched,
Well, what did you think of the film?
what did I think of the film? I think I liked it more than you guys, but I don't think I liked it that much. You know, as stated before, we watched Anima before.
Yeah.
And this was, I mean, like a terrible downfall from that because that just, you know.
Highest highs, lowest lows.
Highest highs,
last
lowest
night.
lows, and you know, but I liked it, and I liked its intent, and that's what really inspired the slate of like, oh, like I like what it's going for, even if the rest of it is crap.
Yeah.
I could be on board for what it's going for. So these were just what came to mind. The first one is probably the best film on this list, which is Promising Young Woman. Now, my deal with Promising Young Woman is that's written and directed by Emerald Fennell.
Emerald.
And the no, listen. The reason I like her is because I watched Call the Midwife with my grandma, and she's in that
That's
show.
the BBC.
That's the
show?
BBC show about midwives post-war. Like it's very different, and I watch it with my grandmother Bobby, and we love that show. And we found out that Patsy from Call the Midwife made a movie, and we watched Promising Young Woman together.
I like Emerald Fennell because of her role in Barbie.
She in Barbie?
She's Midge. She's the pregnant Barbie.
What the
What?
fuck?
I don't remember
Yeah.
I don't remember a pregnant
In Barbie Land?
I only remember her because I know her from Call the
She
Midwife.
got pregnant from
and I
Michael
was
Cera?
like-
How'd they pull that off?
So she's in that, and she wrote this movie, and it's kind of, I mean, it's like it's this like rape revenge story, very much following similar themes and similar intents of Black Christmas 2019. So that like immediately came to mind. And I like that movie. So, and it's better than this one. But the next film that came to mind was mentioned earlier, which was Him. And I'm a Him defender. We went and saw that in IMAX, and I think it was awesome in IMAX. Sure, did I not like that it just ended with a cult similar to this film? Yeah. But do I like the intent and the messages, even if they, pun intended, hit you over the head with it?
Yeah, that one. That
Do
one
I-
literally.
That one literally. Do I still believe in the messages that they're saying? Yeah. And I think people haven't had enough concussions to appreciate him. And like
There
you
you go.
have to
It's personal.
Yeah, it's personal. And in the way that, you know, some of these films have more personal themes that I can relate to growing up, you know, raised a woman or
Yeah.
whatever. So like, you know, Him is that same thing of like, like really good intent. I like what they're going for, even if it is like a little bit too intense at times. But Him has better gore. Him has cool, like crazy gore.
Him goes for it with
So
the
Him
gore.
goes for it. And the last film is definitely the worst film of this, which is Captain Marvel. Which is an
also
interesting-
2019, right?
Also 2019. Now, I'm not going to go into Captain Marvel too much because I kind of hate Marvel films, and I think Captain Marvel is a bad movie.
Yeah.
However, when I was in 2019, I was 17, and I went to see Captain Marvel, and this is the one thing I take away from that film. Everything else about it sucks, like whatever, who even cares, like Marvel, whatever. there's like a part at the end where like the Jude Law is like, oh, like prove to me you can beat me without your powers. Like it's asking her to just like level the playing field and fight him. And she just like blasts the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And is like, I don't have to prove anything to you. And when I was 17, I was like, hell yeah. Like, yeah, you don't have to prove. So it's like, yeah, that movie sucks, but like it has like good intention. And I remember that and I was like, that was like a good end to the themes that were happening. So, you know, this movie, Black Christmas, it had good intentions. It had poor execution, but good intentions.
And maybe left an impact on some younger, more impressionable
Well, we
viewers.
talked about this last night where it was like watching this movie, I feel like I could see a 13-year-old, a 14-year-old, because it's PG-13, watching this movie and then like
Before going to college.
Going to college and then having like a moment with like friends later in college and being like, oh my God. Like
I know exactly how to handle the situation. There's this movie called Black Christmas 2019, and if we watch it together.
Not even like handle the situation, but just be like, oh my God, like they knew. Like everybody knew what college was gonna be like, and it's still like this, and it's still terrible, and like they had it.
Yeah.
They were right in 2019, and they're right. It's like sadder. It's like not good.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, and the final thing I'll say about the slate is that you'll notice that there's not a single Christmas movie on it. And I agree that this film is not Christmassy at all.
I would love to say that this is not a Christmas movie.
Yeah, it sucks. And I wish it was. Like I wish
it was awesome.
I also don't think it's a Black Christmas. I don't think it belongs
in the
I don't think it
lineage?
should be considered a Black Christmas
Yeah, I wish
remake.
it was. I think it'd be better if it was
should
its own thing.
Stop. Yeah.
Well, I was thinking it would be cool if it was like a start of the school year movie or end of the school year movie. And
Is that a genre of movies?
No, specifically
like
this
the time-
movie.
the
Like
time
instead of
frame.
setting it in the Black Christmas remake,
Yes.
make it a college-based film.
Yeah, totally.
Either in the spring or
So
right
it's
in
like
the
a
beginning.
contemporary, you know, like Everybody Wants Some, or like Dazed and Confused.
Everybody
Or
wants
Slasher.
some.
Oh,
We
Dazed and
definitely
Confused
have
slasher.
to do.
Yeah,
Not a bad idea.
yeah. So
Start writing it
Like
down.
a mumblecore slasher about college Me Too fallout
Ooh.
that takes place in the fall.
Yeah.
The end of summer, early fall.
Yeah.
I
Now
like this.
we're cooking with
Silly
oil.
Week.
Silly week. Yeah.
It's called Silly Week.
Silly
Strike
Week.
Yeah, we have some
Strike
stories.
Week.
Strike Week and then strike. I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. I like that.
Well, thanks for coming on and delivering that slate.
Thanks for hearing the slate. Make sure you get back soon. We're having the snowball fight, the traditional Fenkel family snowball fight for our outdoor Christmas party.
Oh, and thank you very much, Dana Fenkel, by the way, for coming on the pod. We love having them here. So, Sam and Anthony,
Andrew.
I'm going to give you guys a hypothetical here.
Yeah.
You're rushing a frat.
Okay.
Goose on your forehead. You're trying to kill women.
Sure.
You know, you're in the sorority house. You're being a real dirtbag. You're being a real mindless zombie. You're walking by their DVD shelf. And they got Black Christmas 2019 on there. Are you going to leave it on the shelf and continue to be a mindless zombie meant to kill women who are rebels? Or you popping that bad boy out, popping it in the DVD player, Xbox One, whatever they got in the sorority house?
I wouldn't know how to work
And
that.
are you watching Black Christmas and taking this off the shelf for good?
What are you going to do?
I'm going to toss it in the fireplace
And enjoy the Yule log.
and
As
go,
the
go
pla-
get drunk with the boys and watch
you-
like a good
all right.
movie.
And
You
be
go
a good man, because not all men are bad.
You go get drunk with the boys. I'll sit there with you and I'll just inhale the plastic fumes
Yeah, we're gonna-
from
yeah.
the Yule log.
Guys, I just got a migraine for a second. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll get a horrible migraine and I'll just
And I'll
have a-
scream, not all men are bad.
I'll just slowly pass right in
crossbow
front of the
belt.
fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
about you?
I'm shooting at the crossbow.
Oh, you're getting the crossbow
Yeah,
out.
I'm the crossbow out. But this is the end of our first year of shelf warmers.
Yeah, first year of shelf warmers.
There was one thing I was going to ask if it is
Calendar
within
year.
the time slot that we have. Because it's the last episode of Shelf Warmers of the year, I was thinking maybe you could throw out a nomination for favorite film of the year.
Oh, that's a great.
Favorite shelf warmer of the year?
Well, maybe this
Oh.
could be a thing. So favorite movie of the year,
Your
or we can even
favorite
scrap
shelf
that, but
warmer.
a movie that you think will become a true shelf warmer.
I have two that I actually
Favorite?
these are two movies that I liked, but they're gonna become shelf warmers.
Okay.
I would say one's Good Fortune.
What's that?
Aziz Ansari's movie
Oh,
with him and
there you
Keanu
go.
and Seth Rogen.
Bingo.
And Kiki Palmer. which I enjoy. It's actually my sixth favorite movie of the year. I
Also,
guess.
Eternity just
seventh.
looks like a shelf warmer by the.
Yeah,
Feels like it.
yeah. And I also throw in a movie that we watched, which I can also give it to you if you want. The one we just saw,
Oh, Ella McKay, James L. Brooks, which
Sure.
is totally shelf warmer material.
totally shelf warmer.
I guess that's my favorite. Oh, The Gorge. The Gorge.
Yeah.
And I was showing the LB for The Gorge, which is definitely a shelf warmer. Made by Apple.
Like, sure, yeah.
My favorite shelf warmer of the year that we covered on the show has got to be GDT's Crimson Peak, which really took me by surprise. We watched it around the spooky season,
Hey, look at what we covered.
You know what's
And I
going to be a shelf warmer?
got swept away in it.
Mickey 17.
Yeah, absolutely,
Keep that shit on the shelf.
absolutely.
Yeah, keep that on the fucking
Keep that on ice.
goddamn.
Yeah. And my favorite of the year is maybe Foxcatcher. I would say
From the ones we covered.
covered this year. Maybe Foxcatcher, or Premium Rush. I like them both. And actually, you know what? I thought Foxcatcher was going to be good. I didn't know anything about Premium Rush. I would say Brightburn was actually my surprise of the year. How much I enjoyed
Shannon, right?
Brightburn. That ended up being a movie that I really was surprised how much I liked. How much I enjoyed that one. So thank you all for joining us this year. Do you have anything to plug, Anthony, before we go to anything you want to, upcoming projects or shows you want to plug Simpy Kid?
I can. I mean,
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I co-wrote a musical that's being staged at a community theater in March. It's called Diary of a Simpy Kid. So if you go to villagerstheater.org, Villagers Theater, that's theater with a TRE at the end, because that's how we do it.
That's the best way to spell theater.
Like the Brits.
Yeah, you can buy tickets, and if you live in New Jersey or you want to come see something original and silly and hopefully a little bit heartwarming, then come out.
Awesome. We'll be there.
It's a great show.
Maybe we could pair one of the Diary movies with
Those films
the
are
release.
excellent.
Yeah, they're good.
Maybe we'll
Those first
do
two.
the second
Fantastic
one.
Steve
We
Zahn
could do the second
performance.
one. Roderick Rules.
Maybe we do it for Anaconda.
Dog
Steve
Days
Zahn-
is a shelf warmer.
Dog Days is definitely the shelf warmer of the three.
Yeah, I just realized that Anaconda's coming out today on Christmas.
Oh my god.
Is it really?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Silly trailer.
Yeah, but once again, thank you guys so much.
Thank you for having me. This is
Yes,
a
thanks
big
for coming
honor.
on.
It's hard to get on this show for those listening. If you want to get on, you probably won't.
It's a
Very
huge wait
exclusive.
list.
Very
Huge wait
exclusive.
list.
Yeah, but thank you all to our listeners for being with us this last year, and we hope next year will be even better.
And may all your elf warmers be warm. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle
Thank you for listening to Shelf Warmers. If you have suggestions for films to take off the shelf, make sure to follow us at shelfwarmers.podcast or email us at shelfwarmerspod@gmail.com. New episodes out every Friday.